Hi. Oh, that's wrong. Hi, today I'm gonna be playing Doki Literature Club. I have no clue what this is. It was suggested to me by somebody. So supposedly a horror game. I don't know if it is. I don't know. It don't really look like a horror game, but I'm gonna play it. This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a say. Okay. By playing Doki Literature Club, you agree that you were at least 13 years of age. Okay, yeah, I am. And you consent to your exposure of highly discouraged. What is this game? Yes, I'm over 13. See, this is sweet. This isn't a horror game. This game's not suited for children. I don't know what else to say. It's such a sweet game. See, this is such a sweet game. Such a sweet game. Who can... Do I put my actual name? No. I'm not gonna put my actual name. Oh no, fuck that shit. Hey. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention. What if I should move my mic closer? To any attention she might draw onto herself. This girl is Soi. I'm just gonna call her Say. I'm not gonna try to pronounce her name. That girl is Say. Yep. Say. Yep. My neighborhood and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Okay, I can do space. I don't do that. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and wait for Say let Say catch up to me. Okay. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say ew. Don't look at me like that. You say that like you were thinking of about ignoring me. That's mean, corruption. I should put my real name. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Don't do that little squiggly line. Whatever you say. Shut the We cross the street together and make our way to school. Sorry. There's no way this is a horror game. As we draw near the streets, become increasingly specked with other students making their daily commute. And by the way, corruption, what's up? Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's talking about. Say likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just beginning by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. God, I'm playing as a weeb. I was talking about how I worry. Dude, I can't read when it's already... Okay, I can't read it when it's doing that. About how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Yeah, shut up. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you being too neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. I say that a lot actually in real life. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little. At least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever. Jeez, I can't read. And it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Yeah, clubs. Sam wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club. Dude, why am I such a weeb? Hello? Say must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there. Oh my god, just sitting here and spacing me out. So spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Say. Yeah? There's no way I'm joining your club. Damn. Meanie. Say is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is granted, to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would be bringing a new member. Aw, you bitch. And Natsuki made cupcakes. Oh my god. Shut up. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sei is really that much of an airhead. Dang, that's mean. Or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Okay, let's go. God. Is this just a... And thus, towards marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. And dejectedly follow Sei across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sei, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me new member. Yeah, I glance around the room. Oh, hey. Sorry. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sei always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a... What, you want me to cut it off? I'm sorry. Jesus. Way to kill that. Fuck you. Corruption, what a nice surprise. How do you know my name? Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute. I don't want to say cute, except for pink. What are you looking at? Not you. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Why am I so nervous? Natsuki. Oh, that's her? I don't like her then. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Okay, I had to read it before. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. I don't even know if that's her actual name, so I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna keep saying Say. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Say says that quietly into my ear, and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, that is Natsuki. I know that I'm saying that right. Always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. I know I'm saying that right because that's a Valorant character. Yeah. Don't say things like that. Should I not do this stutter? I'm gonna do it anyways. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sei and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Mon. I'm not trying to... I'm not gonna do it, is that right? That's right, no clue who you are. It's great to see you again, Corruption. No clue who you are. Mon smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in same classes last year. Monica. It's Monica. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. I want to say beautiful. I'm not trying to say anything. Basically completely out of my league. Damn. It's my real life. So having her smile at me. I hope my ex doesn't watch my videos. She was gonna be like, what the fuck happened to you? You too, Monica. Why am I so nervous? What the fuck? Come see. I can't believe I'm playing this game. Come sit down, Corruptions. Come sit down, Corruption. We made it room for you at a table. Which table? There's like 30. So you can sit next to me or Monica. Fuck you. I'm sitting next to the babe. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Stop the squiggly. Then how about I make some tea as well? Aren't we in school? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sei mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sei. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to babe, dude. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da. Ooh, I'm not saying that. Whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. My friends watch my videos. Oh my god. I'm just imagining them just texting me on Discord and be like, what the fuck did you just play? I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Just hurry and take one. Say grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. Hold up. A Gatorade splashed on my nose. Okay. It's delicious. Say talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She likes me. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Maybe them for you. Aww. But you technically did, Say said. Well, maybe. But not for you. No, you don't. Oh, alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic. Sorry, it's 6 a.m. Dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I carefully place a teacup in front of... She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You know, a whole tea set... You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Sorry. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I'm not saying that. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Say forced me. I was afraid of this question. Something telling me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Say. Yep. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Say seemed really happy here, so it's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. So you're the president, all right? Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of a debate club last year? Yeah. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicly and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I'd personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Isn't literature like it is reading, right? I think. I don't know. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a good leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Yeah, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Oh my god, did y'all hear that? That was all my fingers. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that when that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked it really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Corruption, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh my god. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I like reading the Chainsaw manga. Shut up. Not much of a reader, I guess. Yeah, well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about... After seeing Yuri's sad smile. That's not sad. Yeah, it is. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim, of her teacup with her finger. Okay. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Hold up, give me a second. I'm drinking Gatorade, Yuri. Alright. Ooh, that made my cheeks feel weird. The ones on my face. Okay. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. You're weird. And telling a good story is such a foreign world. In such a foreign world, is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like lots of things. Stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I like horror books. I did not read it. I just said what I actually think. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. Sorry. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. You wouldn't have look at her hair. It's purple. I can't say that. My hair was purple once. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Like, I hate horror. I hate you. Oh, why's that? Well, what, you scared at it? Jesus. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? I don't know. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working out on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give it that back. Say it. No, Monica. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Shut up. Slides up behind. Bro's giving a massage. Choke her, actually. Like, a killer, please. She's annoying. Say slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. No, you're not. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I don't. I think that's impressive. No, I don't. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. I have no clue what that word is. You wouldn't like them. And I was confident, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Nasuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities. I can do it. Exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing except to Yuri? I don't know if I even read that right. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Nasuki feel comfortable even. Nope. Enough to share hers. That's that. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Snapchat. I should probably turn off my notifications. Okay. Nasuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Hold up, I'm swiping away then. No. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Thought. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Is that right, Corruption? Yeah. Monika smiles warmly at me again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I wanted to join this club. Oh my god. The poor girls. Say may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and that's the thumbnail. You all look so sad. I lose my train of thought. Often goes to me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, corruption, they all got so sad. You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these. Dude, calm down. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Why am I saying calm down? If I had. Sorry. Dude, they all just jump up. One by. Yes, I'm so happy. Say wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assessment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Corruption, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my metacore writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey, Corruption, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Sure. That's right, Say and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Soi, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Well, but nope. Will I really be able to... Oh my god. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? My parents. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to spend more. I just need to make more of them. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yep, that's good. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh my god, I don't want to write a poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you like. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Sometimes good might happen to whatever. Alright. Alright, so Yuri likes fantasy. Yeah, screw you. Let's do romance. Okay, Say likes romance. Okay. Peaceful. Dang, Say. Fireflies. Marshmallow. Kitty. Rainbow. Sparkle. Flower. Cheer. Hope. Horror. Silly. Sweet. Precious. No, I just said suicide. My bad. Oh my god. Candy. Oh my god, I don't know what I just clicked again. Puppy. Yep, puppy. 20 out of 20. Joy. Nice. I clicked suicide by accident, but I get a corruption. It's good. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, corruption. I hope that isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. So he told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Shut up, Nisuki. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. I'm here for the babes. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Nisuki, you clearly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Nisuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Sorry. Don't unsub. Don't dislike. I meant manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Nisuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Corruption always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Yeah, true. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Say that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Was that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I'm not gonna date her. I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Corruption can become good friends too. Isn't this supposed to be a horror game? Say. As as usual, Say seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? What? Wait, sorry. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What'd you get me? Never mind. Say made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? Yeah, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So I need a nice gesture from you. Is a pleasant surprise. Oh, she's Dude, does this thing read my microphone? I was really talking about her specifically. It will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's a girl accidentally being so... I don't know. No. She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I won't. I'll burn it. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it in your own pace. At your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Say and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down the nearest desk. How am I supposed to accompany myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening to Say's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all of the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs seems too dense and too lyrical. Well, it's not that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. And what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And if they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Say is taking this really seriously. It's rare to see her liberating like this. Huh? That's a really good point. In case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. And Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. I don't know about best. Sorry, I wasn't scratching her. There's something on my monitor. Okay. Sorry. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Don't say tummy, say stomach. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Say is still her usual self. But I have no clue what that is. Sorry, I'm dumb. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. What? Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Say can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what would be like to see the world through her eyes. Jesus. I open my eyes to find Soi's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Yeah, she's up close. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This is the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Actually, I sleep a lot in class, so this is actually me. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have to have less time with anime. For anime. I don't watch anime, actually. I don't watch a lot of anime. You know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Soi. Eehee. Shut the fuck up. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you would you look out for yourself. You're so oversleeping every day, aren't you? No, not every day. I shouldn't do that. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up one time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Soy. Just like, it sounds like I'm saying soy. Look, Say, it's written all over you. Say glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking. I had to look. Your hair's sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down this. Dude. Down the side of Say's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is really hard to get it right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's the toothpaste stain on your collar. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would even ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Damn. Meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. What is that? Seriously, Sai. Why do you think you... Holy shit! Oh my god! I'm a boss. Jesus Christ. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's yeah, it is. I actually agree. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Bro, that's rude as hell. I start buttoning her blaze. Is it this thing from the bottom? Once you see how better it looks, you'll change your mind. Whoa. Okay. You're close. Boop. This is funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Dude, we're not friends. It's okay. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, bro. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. Is this safe to post on YouTube? Before I post this, I'm gonna see if there's videos on this. I think Markiplier did. Yeah, Markiplier posted this. I don't know if he censored any. And I'll be fine. It might be age restricted. I'm good. Don't say that out loud. Anyways, you look much better now, so why? What is it? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Phew. That's so much better. Say puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend. What kind of logic is that? You know, why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you. Okay, yeah, true. And you take care of me better than anyone. What is that on my thumb? I don't know. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning? You're doing it again, say. But I was joking this time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? I know y'all did not just see that entire thing was say, right? She was totally flirting with me. You saw that, right, Monica? Just me? Alright. Yay, corruption. I can't read yours. I put suicide in there, so. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Say still trots away to retrieve her poem. But though I did, yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Say and Monica enthusiastic pull out their poems enthusiastically. Say is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Okay. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I know those. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Nasuki and Yuri reluctantly, good, comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who do I like more? The emo girl. That says a lot about me. Yours seems the most experienced, so. What? What? I can trust her opinion to be fair. Sorry. Hey. What? Stares at the poem. A minute passes by. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Oh, yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. What, so it sucks? So it's that bad? Exactly. No. Did I just raise my voice? Sorry. Gary bears her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Yeah. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick the writing styles separate from the topic matter and then form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expensives are weak. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be playing for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together, and probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a vulnerable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Your smiles dreamily. I don't know which one. As if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is funny. I find funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I can't read cursive. Ghost under the night. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Wow. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. No, you're just writing in cursive. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. That's the first thing I talked about. But it took you a long time to read. I take a while to read. Well, I just don't really skip it very often. I actually think her handwriting is pretty. Aw. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Yeah, it was pretty good. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. I'm happy you wrote a shorter one. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghouls? Nope. Ghosts? Why did I say ghouls? Huh. What is that? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, corruption. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Yeah, I did too. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it at all, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn. I don't know if I've said that word right. Putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Shut up. It's nothing really. Well, if it makes you happy you think that, just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I'm not doing this anymore. Save. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this game. It's weird. It's really weird. And it doesn't look like a horror game. But I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out. Yeah.